Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This is your daily Gogetemism number 151 for March 5th, 2015. Ah. Yo, today I want to talk about what happens when you give a person enough rope. Are you able to perform at a high level and still maintain a certain level of discipline when you don't have limits set on you? When somebody is not supervising you or managing you, are you able to still be disciplined enough to get work done, to be able to push ahead forward and to not be lazy? It's not an easy thing to do. It's not that easy for everybody to do, because when you really think about working without limits, that's like working without a net for a trapeze artist in a circus. You know what I mean? It's almost like think about it like that, like this. You know that old saying, when the cat's away, then the mouse will play. Ah, look, a cat. Well, it's the same premise. Like when you at work, do you slack off and party, wear inappropriate attire when you know that your manager or your supervisor is not going to be in, or any of the people that are in charge of disciplining people aren't going to be in? If you are the type of person that goes ahead and does what they're supposed to do, then more than likely, in private business, should you ever decide to go into business for yourself, more than likely you would take that same discipline and thrive and be successful, because that's really what it takes. If you're the type of person that only works hard or works diligently when somebody is looking over you, then that says a lot about your character. Now, that's not to say that people that you work for don't get a lot out of you for what they pay for you, but for your own purposes, we all have to form habits, and the habits that we form can be either good or bad. If we form good ones, then they're going to help us in the future, and if we form bad ones, they're going to pull us down in the future, and you have to make that decision of which one you're going to allow to take over. It's the same thing with, like, let's say somebody gave you a credit card without a limit. Let's say there was a limit on a credit card, but they didn't tell you what the limit was. Would you be the type of person that would just spend until the clerk or the cashier told you that there wasn't any more money on the card, that you had to put something back? Or would you just go ahead and do your homework and decide what you needed up front, and made sure that regardless of how much money was on the card, that you would go ahead and make sure that there was money left over, plenty of money left over? Some people would go ahead and shop till they dropped. They would go ahead and spend all of the money because it's available. They figure, if you're giving it away and it's not going to cost me, then you must have it to give, and you must want me to do this. So, like I said, it says a lot about your character, and it speaks to the way you handle yourself. So it's always good to form good habits, and it takes 21 days to form a habit. Now think about the things that you do in your life. If you wanted to start doing something great, all you would have to do is start today and count 21 days from now. 3 weeks from now, you will form that habit. But it won't work if you do it today, tomorrow, and the next day, and then you take the fourth day off. It doesn't work that way. You have to do it 21 days straight. And it's important to understand that, because the same way that you can form a good habit, let's say you start doing something negative for 21 days straight, you will form that habit after 3 weeks. So you got a bad habit. So let's say you start smoking cigarettes today, tomorrow, and the next day. Well, if you don't smoke on the fourth day, you basically have to start all over, because you haven't really formed that habit, but you're still on the way, because you have the concept down. So I guess all I'm really trying to say in this video is we all have to learn how to discipline ourselves a little bit. Like, for example, how many people out there watching this video right now push their snooze button when they wake up in the morning? Now, you set your alarm to wake you up 15 to a half an hour earlier than you know you need to get up. But instead of using that time to your advantage, you just press the snooze, press the snooze, press the snooze, and then still wind up getting up late. A lot of people do it. You know, a lot of people do it. You probably watching this video right now and saying to yourself like, yeah, I do that. You know what? I actually don't do that. I get up in the morning. As soon as my alarm clock goes off, I get right up out of the bed. I get out of the bed. I don't, stay in the bed and chill for a little while because that makes you want to lay back down. So that's just me. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else because I do that, but I had to form that habit. And once I formed the habit, it's second nature for me to get right up and get at them. Because on my days off, I ain't getting up like that. Yes, I do. I do. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. Form those good habits. 21 days to form a habit. Now decide for yourself which one is it going to be. Is it going to be the good habit that you form, or is it going to be the bad habit that you form? Either way, it's going to get formed if you do it for 21 days straight. So I would advise you to just go ahead and form a good habit and be aight. You know what I'm saying? UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Hit that up. Register. Get down with the movement. If y'all missed the Urban Therapy with Son show last night, that thing was off the chain. Yo, check it out. Check out the archives. Go to blogtalkradio.com. Nah, forget that. Go to UrbanTherapyWithSon.com and you can listen to the archives right there on the page. You ain't got to go to Blog Talk. Forget about Blog Talk. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Holla at that. And also YouTube.com. Please subscribe to this video. Get down with the movement. And that's how it's going down. I will holla at y'all tomorrow. And the next day, the next day, the next day, for the next 21 days, we're going to form this habit. Y'all going to see me. Y'all have a great night, man. Peace.